Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, since it's Halloween season, we are going to introduce you to some vampire-inspired treatments. These are fixes so that you can do a lot of great things, from reducing fine lines and improving acne scars to restoring hair and even reducing fat under your chin. Doesn't that sound good? Dr. Deborah Manjoney is the medical director of the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa. She joins us with more on all these great advancements in skincare.
Good
great
morning.
To see you. Did you hear Faye?
I did.
We were complimenting her on how great she looked. Like, it's all Dr. Manjoney, but she did mention microneedling in particular.
Yes, microneedling has actually been around for a long time in different forms, and microneedling can be used in a number of different ways just to cause very, very microscopic injury to the skin to stimulate regrowth of the skin and new skin to come forward, and so build collagen and really get a more youthful look.
I love the way you guys support each other. You shop there at her boutiques, and she comes to you at the MediSpa.
And we also bought Bionics yesterday at Stan's for my husband.
And it's all a web, isn't it? Let's talk about the purpose of microneedling, because as I was introducing you, I talked about all these wonderful benefits.
Yes. So for instance, one of the things that we recommend people do is buy a dermal roller, which is the original form of microneedling. It's a roller that's got little tiny needles all over it, and you can roll it on your scalp for people who are having problems with hair loss. Okay. And there are lots of actually nice videos on YouTube that show people how to do it, how to part their hair and do it. And we do that in conjunction with some of the other treatments we do, because we always find that with hair restoration, there's a synergistic application of two things together to give them a better result. So we say, for instance, when we're doing hair restoration with PRP injections, or we're telling somebody to use platelet-rich plasma from your own blood, we say now at home what you can do is use a dermal roller and get your scalp just invigorated, and it's just going to help improve the vascularity and make your scalp healthier if you do that.
I wonder if some people who've experienced some thinning or hair loss think that that would be hard on their scalp, because I can see if you're used to losing hair, you'd be worried about it.
And that's why what we recommend is a very, very shallow depth of a needle. It's only 0.3 millimeters. It really doesn't cause any bleeding or anything like some of the others can. So with some of the others, we actually want to see some microscopic bleeding.
I've not heard of the microneedling mechanical stamping device. Is that the same thing?
No, that one is something that we do in the office, and what we use is the one called Aqua Gold. And what it allows us to do is actually we put our own customized proprietary little blends of things in a vial that we can actually infuse through the needles into the skin.
Okay.
And those are really very fine needles, and so there's no downtime really. You'll have some pinkness for a few hours, and that's all. And you'll see results in anywhere from 3 to 7 days. And you can see some smoothing of the skin with people who have redness. It can help reduce redness because we can actually put Botox into that superficial layer of the skin to help with that. Helps reduce the looks of pores. So it really can moisturize as well as improve the look of the skin.
Now, there's also something involving radio frequency as it relates to microneedling, right?
And that is the genius. And the genius is using heat delivered through these needles, through different passageways to different sets of needles, to allow us to actually get the heat for radio frequency for tightening of the skin in deeper than we can from just doing it on the surface.
And I think a lot of people watching will think it sounds painful. And what would you say about
for
that?
Genius and for the microneedling we do in the office, we always do some numbing first because it can be painful, can be uncomfortable. And the Genius, I think, is one of the more uncomfortable things we do. So we actually have people use a very strong numbing medicine in the office for about an hour to an hour and a half ahead of time. But then it's totally tolerable. I mean, I've had it done. I know what it feels like, because when they are things that hurt, I want to know how much, you know, and what can we do for our patients to make them feel better.
I appreciate that you do that. And I think, you know, so many of the treatments improve skin color and texture.
Yes.
And I'm particularly struck by the ones that work on acne scarring. Because I think that is something that people tend to be very self-conscious about.
So much more smoothing of the skin with 1 or 2 treatments, for instance, of Genius.
That's amazing right
or
there.
Microneedling in general. It's great. And, you know, we're very conscious that microneedling is causing microscopic bleeding in many instances. So we are prepared to handle blood to be as sterile as possible. Our clinicians are gowned so that, you know, they don't carry any splatter from somebody to another room. And we're very conscious of that. And that's something that, you know, we take pride in. We are a medical facility. And so we're very careful about how we deliver all these different treatments, but they work. And that's the exciting thing. We see things that have been around for years, but have been improved upon, and by combining them with different kinds of either a topical application that can then get into the skin deeper because we have all these little micro channels that we've developed, or delivering it directly, or using your own platelet-rich plasma, it's great.
Yeah, the results are tremendous. I'm struck by how you can customize all these
Yes.
treatments for so many different things
Absolutely.
and different results and treatments and reasons. People can call for an appointment because I know you always welcome people coming in for a free
Absolutely.
skincare consultation to find out what type of microneedling or other treatments might be appropriate for them. The Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa is located on Georgetown Drive in Pewaukee. The phone number is 262-746-9088. Or you can go to wimedispa.com to find out more. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.